Every day, we are told that our daily meals are failing us. To fill the gap, we are instructed to line our cabinets with plastic bottles of protein powders, multivitamin gummies, and lab-engineered gut health pills. We are consuming tens of millions of these capsules globally every single day, trusting industrial pharmaceutical manufacturing lines to synthesize the nutrients we used to pull from the dirt. This chemical reliance drains thousands of dollars a year from the average household. Aggressive marketing campaigns successfully convince even highly educated professionals that expensive powders and pills are a mandatory baseline for human survival. Biological systems evolve to recognize nutrients when they arrive as complex organic structures. Because isolated synthetic vitamins lack the natural enzymes and cofactors the body uses to identify them, the digestive tract often fails to transport the compounds into the bloodstream, filtering the majority of the dose out as waste. Historically, early pharmacies and apothecaries operated differently. They extracted treatments directly from whole plants, minerals, and organic matter, treating food and medicine as an integrated biological system. Swallowing isolated chemicals out of shiny packaging does not build a stronger body. It systematically drains your wallet while leaving your cells starving for actual nourishment. The true science of nutrition comes down to one specific metric: bioavailability. This measures exactly how easily and completely your body can pull a nutrient out of your digestive tract and put it to work in your bloodstream. Factory-made vitamins are isolated compounds. A chemist extracts a single element, deliberately stripping away the hundreds of naturally occurring enzymes and cofactors that normally tell the human body how to absorb it. Nature builds delivery systems entirely differently. If you eat a portion of iron-rich chickpeas or spinach, but if you squeeze a lemon over that spinach, you introduce natural vitamin C right next to the iron. That natural vitamin C acts as a biological catalyst. It binds to the plant-based iron and immediately triples the rate at which your intestinal wall can absorb the mineral. A lab-synthesized iron pill sitting alone in a plastic jar simply cannot replicate the complex, highly efficient chemical reactions built into whole foods. This reliance on chemical shortcuts extends directly to how we treat digestion. Millions of people wake up and immediately swallow a proton pump inhibitor, a standard antacid or gas pill, on a completely empty stomach. This chart tracks stomach acid levels over a timeline of PPI consumption. Swallowing these inhibitors forces the acid baseline to drop far below normal. Without this acidic environment, your body's ability to extract vitamin B12, calcium, and iron completely flatlines. Instead of permanently shutting off acid production, traditional science neutralizes excess gas mechanically and naturally. Thoroughly chewing food or drinking warm water with carom seeds and black salt regulates the digestive process without damaging the stomach's baseline chemistry. Treating minor daily indigestion with harsh chemical suppressants prevents your bones from accessing calcium and your blood from accessing iron. It is an active form of nutrient starvation. This manufactured dependency is also the engine behind the booming market for gut health. Companies charge premium prices for synthetic probiotic capsules, selling them as the ultimate cure for an imbalanced microbiome. To process food, your intestines rely on vast colonies of living beneficial bacteria, primarily strains like lactobacillus, to break down complex biological molecules. But you do not need a pharmaceutical laboratory to cultivate lactobacillus. Fresh curd, or traditional lassi, churned and served in earthen clay pots, naturally grows massive, highly bioavailable colonies of these exact same bacteria. The modern gut health industry simply isolates a natural fermentation process that costs pennies in a kitchen, dehydrates it into a pill, and aggressively upcharges you for it. We see this same natural superiority in native crops. Traditional Indian millets like jowar, bajra, and ragi yield grains that carry significantly higher concentrations of fiber and calcium than highly marketed imported oats. Because these millets possess a naturally low glycemic index, they do not flood the bloodstream with instant glucose. Their dense structures force the body to release sugars slowly, naturally regulating insulin and preventing diabetic spikes. This circular schematic represents the 9 essential amino acids the human body requires. Because of these specific requirements, there is a persistent modern claim that traditional diets, like the Indian thali, lack sufficient protein compared to expensive synthetic powders. But nutritional chemistry proves otherwise. Legumes, like dal, lack specific amino acids found in grains. Grains, like rice or wheat, lack the amino acids found in dal. Eaten together, they perfectly interlock, completing the full essential amino acid profile. These regional dietary staples provide a complete, self-contained nutrient profile through precise botanical combinations. Optimal biological health cannot be forced through isolated chemicals. The most efficient fuel for human cells is cultivated in natural soil and prepared over simple traditional stoves, not synthesized in vats. Pouring capital into synthetic vitamins, dehydrated probiotics, and destructive acid blockers traps consumers in a perpetual cycle of financial loss. Redirecting those resources into whole, natural ingredients yields immediate, measurable physical results. Escaping the synthetic illusion protects your biology and your bank account. The preservation of your physical well-being through natural food is the absolute foundation of true wealth.